welcome back, and thank you for sticking through to video 36, I believe. It's been a lot of content, but you guys are the MVPs for watching me blab and blab about stuff that I like to talk about. So as you guys know, I've already done a Snapchat video part 1, which had to do with filters. And if you guys haven't watched that yet, I'll link it over here. But I wanted to go back and do a part 2 to this because a lot has changed since I last talked about Snapchat, and it actually happened just this week. So this will be a Snapchat Superbowl Katy video. So if you want to see how I'm going to combine all those things, we'll stick around and let's get started! So I think Snapchat is taking over social media. Of course we have Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube. Who can forget YouTube? But Snapchat is making a really big dent into social media. So many companies are now using social media, and I think that's the most intelligent thing because I said that from the get-go. Snapchat, if you're watching this, you should hire me. Anyways, just kidding. Maybe not. So now that I already talked about filters and stuff in the last video, I kind of want to talk about the new updates that went on this week, and there has been a lot of controversy to it. I personally think that it doesn't really matter to me, but some people really were really upset with the new updates. So if you guys haven't been on Snapchat in the last 2 days, or if you haven't updated your Snapchat, it's still kind of pending on your phone, let me make it easy for you. So as you know, you open up your Snapchat, and it was the camera, and then you swipe to your right. Yeah, no, is that technically to your right or to your left? You swipe this way. Whatever. Okay, so you swipe from right to left, and those were all your contacts, and you can see all your contact stories and their best friends. And if you swiped from left to right, you can see all the conversations and all the things that you had going on already. So now things have changed up a little bit, and things look quite different. Now, you open up Snapchat, just like that, and hey, there I am. Now, when you swipe from right to left, it has all your friends' stories, but you no longer see their best friends list. And this is a pretty big deal. I can no longer see who your top Snapchatters are, and you can't see who my top Snapchatters are. So that right now is private. And let me tell you guys, this is a very big deal because there's a lot of people saying that it's caused trust issues and it's gonna break up relationships. You guys, you're surrounded by social media. So instead of freaking out, just embrace the change. So now that you can only see stories, no best friends, that's from right to left. And then if you swipe from left to right, the screen remains the same, where you have all the conversations and all your previous messages with other people, but there's an added button, which is a conversation button, and you can start new conversations where beforehand you couldn't really do that. And the last 2 things that Snapchat added, where the Snapchat logo is in the middle of the home screen, now you swipe down, it gives you the options of add me, add friends, and my contacts, and that's where your settings are. And there's a new code that can be used if someone is next to you and they want to add you on Snapchat and they're too lazy to type. You just open up your Snapchat and they scan that, and you guys are automatically added to each other's Snapchat. And if I can, I'll put some sort of version of that up around here. And lastly, the last thing that they added, which I actually really dig, is the Discover. On the page where you have your stories, there's a little circle, and you click on it and that shows up. So on this page, there are companies that want you to discover what they're talking about. Just to name a few, there's CNN, Cosmopolitan, Daily Mail, and Warner Music Group. So all those companies are on that page, and you click on them, and it shows you the 3 top news of the day, or videos for Warner Music. It's actually really cool. It's snippets, and then for Warner Music, you're allowed to click on that, and it plays the whole video for you. So I am actually really pleased with Discover. I don't know why some people don't like it. I'm happy about it, since there have been so many complaints about the best friends disappearing, which, side note, they took away because people in higher parts of society were getting angry that they could see their best friends. They're gonna add best friends back in, but it's still gonna be different, in my opinion, what Snapchat should do is make that like an on-off option. You can have them private if you want to, or you can send them out publicly if you want to share with the world who you're Snapchatting. So those were the updates, and how I'm going to combine that is, I bet you anything that on Sunday, Snapchat is probably going to have like gnarly filters specifically for the Super Bowl. It's probably going to read like Super Bowl 49 or like live from Arizona, stuff like that. If you didn't know already, the Super Bowl is actually this Sunday at the University of Phoenix Stadium in Arizona, and it's the New England Patriots and the Seattle Seahawks. So this is how I'm going to talk about football now, which I don't know much about, but I'm biased and I'm kind of trying to wear something that represents the Seattle Seahawks because, side note you guys, I actually went to high school with one of the football players for the Seattle Seahawks, and if you guys don't know what he looks like or what number he is, just check it out here, and it's no other than Bobby Wagner. He has like an amazing career. He literally just took every step the correct way, and now for the second year in a row, he's going to the Super Bowl. Me being biased, I'm going to say Seattle Seahawks. I hope you guys win. Each team deserves to win equally, and let me know down below what team you're rooting for. No fighting, please. I just want to know. So now that I've talked about that, I want to talk about something that everyone's looking forward to aside from the commercials and aside from the football. The other thing people are waiting for is Katy, if you didn't know, is performing at halftime. I can't wait to see like what's in store. I'm sure they're probably going to have, during her performance, they're probably going to have like a Katy Perry filter on your Snapchat just in case you want to be like, hey. So I think this went very well. All of these things kind of combine. It's like update, how it's going to affect the Super Bowl, and how it's going to affect you at home. So if you guys enjoyed this video, please give it a big thumbs up, and let me know if you knew about these Snapchat updates, because sometimes people don't know or just aren't aware of their updates on their phone. And like I said, let me know what team you're rooting for, or if you don't care about football. But yeah, thank you for watching. Have a fun Super Bowl Sunday, and I will see you guys next week. And I'm excited for next week's videos. I hope you guys like them, and have a good weekend.